So it's now been a few days since the Season 1 Reloaded update in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, and I think finally everyone has come to terms that with Zombies, it was a pretty disappointing update. The only thing we did get was the new Warlord added, and that was basically it. They made some other small changes here and there, but they're not super big changes that's worth going into any detail. People are saying they buffed the Tier 3 loot rewards, which they did slightly, but they're still not amazing. It's still difficult to get those Tier 3 Pack-a-Punch crystals and those legendary Aether tools. But with this update came an absolutely huge problem, and it was a problem that was fixed with the Season 1 update, but it now seems to be broken again with the Season 1.5 update, which is super frustrating, and I really need to fix it as soon as they can. And if I just come over to my strike team, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. None of my operators have any gear whatsoever because my game has crashed constantly, game after game after game. And I know for a fact it's not just me getting these problems. I know it's nothing to do with my PC because I've got a super high-end PC. I know it's nothing to do with that. They just seem to have broken the game again to the point I was grinding my Borealis camos. I've got 2 LMGs left that I need to finish, so I loaded in with both of them in my insured weapon slots. All I need to do is get 300 Pack-a-Punch kills with them. I got halfway through one of the guns, my game crashed. So I thought, okay, let me leave it 3 hours. I'll get my insured weapon slots back and I'll try again. The exact same thing happened, and then the gameplay you're seeing in the background was me trying to record a Fennec 45 video for Zombies. I wanted to test it out in Tier 3, I wanted to max Pack-a-Punch it, and just see how good it was because a lot of you guys recommended I tried it out in the comments, and my game crashed once again when I was in the Tier 3 zone before I could get up to Tier 3 Pack-a-Punch. It is the most infuriating thing, and I know a lot of you guys are struggling with this as well and getting the same problems. The crashing just needs to be fixed. It was a big problem that Call of Duty was aware of before Season 1 came out, and when Season 1 launched, they seemed to actually fix it. I didn't hardly crash at all. There was a couple of games where I might have lost connection to the servers, whether that was my internet or whether that was the actual servers in-game, I'm not too sure. But there was a couple games here and there where I'd lose connection, but it was very, very rare that my game was crashing. It might crash once in a blue moon, but it really wasn't that bad. And like I said, in the last 2 or 3 days, basically every game that I'm playing in Zombies, once I get past like the 20-25 minute mark, the game just seems to crash, and it's so infuriating because you could go, okay, Harry, why don't you just get everything done before that 25 minutes? When I'm trying to make a Zombies video for you guys and I'm trying out guns and getting them to Tier 3 Pack-a-Punch, legendary tools, you know, trying them out in Tier 3 zone, it takes me quite a long part of the game. As you'll see in a lot of my videos, I get down to basically the last minutes of the game before the storm starts closing in. So I can't do it within the 25 minutes. I probably could, but it doesn't test the gun out properly. I can't make the videos in the way that I want to, and they just need to fix this issue. I'm not too sure what it is that's broken it this time round, but they've broken it once again. So I'm really hoping in the next couple of days we do see a fix that just stops the games crashing. And if you guys have had this where you've been crashing all the time and you've got a solution, please let me know in the comments below because this is really starting to frustrate me. As you saw, I've lost everything on all of my operators. I've gone in and I've used my schematics and all of those have now gone, so I can't use them for a certain amount of time. It is the most infuriating thing whilst trying to go for these. So for me right now, that has got to be the biggest problem in Zombies. Okay, the update was pretty disappointing, which I touched on. We did just get the 1 Warlord added. And in terms of boss fights, there's not really many within the game. As you guys know, you can just keep fighting the worm over and over again. But outside of the worm, there's not really anything that's too much of a challenge anymore. Everyone knows how to take down Mega Abominations easy. Everyone can do bounties in the Tier 3 pretty simply. There really isn't too much in the game right now. And of course, we did see the new Act 4 coming. And we also touched on Act 4 in my recent video where I spoke about the Season 2 leaks that we've got so far. There may be some more content being added into the Act 4 so far. So we might get some more missions in there. However, if you guys have done all of your acts and you've got all your schematics, there's nothing to grind for in this game. And when we had round-based zombies, you didn't mind that. You could still jump into a game, you know, you start with nothing anyway when it was round-based. You just sort of load in, you could do whatever you wanted, you could run around, get your gun up to max Pack-a-Punch, and just get to the highest round possible if that's what you wanted to do. Whereas in this Zombies, there's not really too much to grind for. Once you've got everything, unless you're someone like me who is making content on the game and trying out a bunch of different guns, or even if you're just trying out a bunch of different guns yourself and you just want to see what sort of guns are fun and what aren't, there's not too much to play for. There's not much of a reason for you guys to get on every single day. Go and jump into that Tier 3 zone, grind it out, do all the contracts, get a bunch of perks and things like that. There really isn't too much of a point. Of course, Zombies is fun, and I understand that you guys enjoy it. And honestly, I do enjoy it apart from when it's crashing all the time. So So hopefully with the new Season 2 update that we did speak about in my previous video, if you haven't watched that, go and check it out after this video. I talk about all the leaks and stuff that could be coming with Season 2. Some of it are leaks, some of it are rumours, so there's a couple of bits in there that is definitely going to be coming, and then some that might be coming as well. I definitely recommend checking it out because there's some cool information in there. But overall, I'm just really hoping they start fixing it. I know they also made Tier 3 slightly harder, I believe, with the Season 1 Reloaded update, which was pretty good because everyone was finding Tier 3 pretty easy at that point. It was kind of easy to get in, grind it, take down Mega Abominations, do your contracts, etc. But now that they've buffed the loot, they seem to have made it a little bit harder in Tier 3 as well. So it's kind of a big W from them, making it a little bit more difficult because everyone is starting to get a bit easy with this game. Everyone's starting to find zombies pretty simple now. They understand how to grind the Tier 3 zone and also even the Dark Aether zone, which again is another thing I quickly want to touch on. I haven't yet done the Dark Aether zone simply because I've not had a squad to do it with and I don't feel too comfortable doing it by myself. But I do definitely want to try it out, see what it's going to be like. And if any of you guys are looking to do the Dark Aether zone with anyone and you've not got a squad, be sure to join the Discord in the description because I'm sure a lot of you guys, if you all join the Discord looking for people to grind the Dark Aether with and just grind schematics and axe out, I'm sure if you guys join it, there'll be loads of other people in there that do want to do it as well. Yeah, I just wanted to make a video touching on the big problem that Modern Warfare 3 Zombies has, which is the crashing and the lagging and the servers. Like I said, it seemed to be fixed when we got that Season 1 update. It seemed to all be okay. Everything was running smoothly. I wasn't getting into games that had huge packet loss or server latency, which was a big problem before Season 1. If you guys remember, you could load into games and it just have 20% server latency. So as soon as you load in, you have to head straight to an exfil so that you can exfil all the stuff that you've just loaded in with so that you don't lose it. But it was difficult enough just trying to exfil because of how bad the servers was. And then on top of that, there was the game constantly crashing over and over and over again. You'd load into a game, you'd crash within 5 minutes. And with Season 1, they seemed to fix it. It had a sweet spot. Like I said, I didn't really any server problems. I didn't crash at all unless it was like every now and then, which is kind of expected because most games do crash nowadays. So I expected, you know, to crash every now and then. But like I said, the last couple of days, I've just been grinding, trying to do my camos, trying to get some videos for you guys. And I'm literally crashing in basically every single game that I play. I'm lucky if I can get to a point in a game where I can exfil successfully. It is that much of a problem. And if you guys watch my Season 2 leak video, as you'll know, they're adding exfil streaks in, so the more you exfil, the better rewards you're going to get. So if you get a streak of successful exfils, you're going to get more rewards. So when you load into the next game, you're going to have a better reward every single time that you manage to exfil successfully. Whereas if they don't fix this crashing problem, nobody's going to get up to that highest possible streak because of the fact they're not going to be able to do it. They're going to load into a game, they'll be doing contracts or whatever, they'll then go to exfil, and the game's most likely just going to crash. So it's going to make getting those streaks ridiculously hard. So if they are going to add that in, they need to fix this problem of the game crashing over and over and over again. It's just so infuriating. I just wanted to make a quick video on it, letting you guys know how big of a problem it is if you were planning on doing Tier 3 contracts, grinding camos, whatever it might be. But also to let you guys know that it's not just you that's getting it. It's pretty much everyone that is getting these crashes. Everyone that I talk to says their game crashes, so it's so infuriating. And if anyone has found a fix, please do leave it in the comments below because not only is it going to help me out, it's going to help out everyone else that watches this video that is suffering from the same thing. Also, let me know your thoughts on the crashes in the comments below. Is it something that you guys are suffering from? Let me know in the comments. But if you have enjoyed today's video, I know it's a bit of a different one because I'm sort of just sat here ranting a little bit about it, but let me know if you guys have also experienced it in the comments below. If you've enjoyed it, smash thumbs up, subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on, and keep your eyes peeled for the Fennec video, which I'm going to hopefully be dropping in the next couple of days as long as my game doesn't crash. But I appreciate watching and have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one in a bit. Peace.